the debris, but that car right there, you see it, flipped right there on its side on top of another vehicle, looks like. My goodness. Now at this point, we're not hearing any reports of any injuries. Coconut Creek police telling us they have this area blocked off completely. They said they're working with trying to figure out exactly how much damage is out there. Students on the campus are being urged to stay inside. We also know, in addition to that, Broward schools say the schools are not on lockdown, but all the students are being kept inside right now as a precaution. Earlier this morning, Broward College issued an alert, a weather emergency at that north campus to take necessary precautions, to seek shelter immediately. And as you can see just by that video there, one car on top of another vehicle. We do have some more examples of the damage there at that Broward College campus, the north campus. This happening just a little while ago. Again, that's that tweet I just mentioned, that Broward Community College saying that this is the BC alert system. A weather emergency has been reported at North Campus. Take necessary precautions. Seek shelter immediately. That was sent out to all the staff, also the students there on the campus. We do know someone who was on campus reported saying they saw a number of vehicles flipped over. One vehicle, a huge van, flipped on its side. Pretty amazing images that we're getting right now. These are some of the first images that we got into our newsroom showing some of that damage. At this point, we have not confirmed if it was an actual tornado touchdown, but a possible tornado touchdown. We know Julie, along with the rest of the Weather Authority, are working the details with this one, with the possible circulation. But in addition to this, you guys, we do know at this point, the turnpike southbound is completely shut down. We're hearing there's an overturned tractor trailer there affecting our southbound lanes at Sample Road. In addition to the crash there, we're hearing there's an additional crash that happened just east of the college campus there off of Coconut Creek Road. Now, I think we've got some fresh video to show you guys of possible tornadic damage there. This also happening in Broward. Is this the college campus?
We're out here at the Miami Rescue.
We're going to listen in. No, we're not quite sure exactly where this is, but obviously we're seeing some of the damage that was left behind by possible tornadic activity. Working the details with this, obviously heavy gusty winds coming through this location just a little while ago. Still working to find out if anyone was possibly injured with all this, especially anyone that was on the roadways early this morning. Coconut Creek Police working this one as well. They tell us that the roadways are shut down on the turnpike. We're also seeing extensive delays on the Sawgrass Expressway. So anyone who works in the Broward area, if you typically take the turnpike, Sawgrass Expressway, instead you're going to want to head a little further east away from all of this damage if you're heading out. I'll also remind you, I know there's probably a few parents watching this morning, the concerns with the schools around the area. Well, Broward schools say that all the schools are not on lockdown at this point, but they are urging everyone to stay indoors just as a precautionary effort. Of course, we're going to keep our eyes on this developing situation of a possible tornado touchdown in Broward County. At this point, we're not hearing any reports of any injuries, but as you saw with those pictures, quite a bit of damage left there at the Broward North Campus. At this point, is Julie available for us?
I'm here.
Julie, we're looking live now at some video that we're shooting, or live pictures of some of that rainfall there in Broward County. You're telling us there is a possibility of more severe weather later on this afternoon?
Indeed, there is. The National Weather Service has just indicated a significant weather advisory for 45 to 55 mile-per-hour winds developing, with the possibility of some funnel clouds near north. Here
are some live pictures of all of that bad cloudy weather coming through. We are working details to find out and confirm if a tornado did touch down a few minutes ago, but it seems that we have someone on the phone with us to talk about it. It's Mark Wysocki. Are you there?
Yes, hello? I'm here.
Hi. So we're hearing about the damage in Broward County. What have you seen so far?
All I know right now is the northbound lanes of the turnpike are open. They have one lane of the turnpike southbound. I know there was a tractor trailer that's overturned on the ramp to Coconut Creek Parkway, also with a tree down, and there's several other crashes in the area that we believe are storm related.
At this point, do you guys have any reports of any injuries? I mean, some of the damage that we're seeing is pretty intense.
Right now, I think they're still evaluating everything. I'm going to be heading up to the scene there shortly.
Do you know if the Broward Community College North Campus is still on lockdown by chance?
That I don't know.
There was also some concerns about all the schools in the area in Broward County. The PIO tells us that they were on lockdown. Any reports of anything else that could be affected by all of this? Anyone else maybe travel at the airport?
All I know is right now is just like at least the southbound lanes are open. They just have one lane open at this time. And so most of the traffic may be getting off at the Sample Road area, but due to the fact that Coconut Creek Parkway is closed southbound.
Okay, Mark Wysocki, thank you so much for that update. Of course, we'll be checking in with you throughout the morning as we continue to look towards additional information on all of the severe weather. Thank you so much. Stay safe out there. And as Julie had mentioned, the weather is going to continue to be severe throughout the day. At this point, we have not confirmed if a tornado did touch down in Coconut Creek, but the pictures that we're getting into our newsroom show severe damage, possible circulation there at the North Campus at Broward Community College. At this point, Coconut Creek police are not reporting any injuries, but this is what we're seeing, you guys. A number of vehicles flipped on their sides. As you just heard Mark Wysocki with FHP just mentioned to us that a tractor trailer also on its side on the turnpike right off of Sample Road. This is video at the campus there at Broward Community College. If you take a look, that's one car on top of another vehicle right there. So just quite a mess. There are a number of vehicles, we're told, on that campus that are flipped around. Not only do you see that car right there, as you see, on top of that other vehicle, as that camera turns, there's another vehicle right there flipped on its side. So at least half a dozen vehicles there on that campus flipped all over the place. Broward College issuing a weather alert, a weather emergency for everyone on that campus to take the necessary precautions to seek shelter immediately. A look to the skies right now overhead in Broward County, still very gloomy. At this point, it's been all put in the clear at this point, but of course that could develop throughout the day. We do know the turnpike southbound at Sample Road, all lanes were completely blocked, but as FHP just reported, one lane is slowly getting by, but we're seeing about 8 miles of delays on the turnpike. Not only that crash at Sample Road, but a secondary crash reported right off of Red Road. At this point, we have a representative from Broward College, John Phillip, on the line with us. John, are you there? Hello? Hi.
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, Mr. Phillip. This is Constance with Channel 10. Can you tell us about the damage on the college campus?
Well, Constance, I'm standing on Coconut Creek Parkway, right on the campus, Broward College. What I see right now is a overturned vehicle that's off the road on the sidewalk. Looks like a truck. I don't see anybody around it that looks hurt. A lot of emergency vehicles. Looks like the whatever it was that went through here was about 100 yards long of damage, trees knocked down. Oh, I see another overturned vehicle in the parking lot. There is some structural damage and a lot of trees knocked down. And as I was crossing over the turnpike, that looks to be a mess right now, especially heading north. And looking north, there's a lot of emergency vehicles, flashing lights, and that's about it. I can't get too close, but nobody seems to be running around, looking like something bad happened. It's just people walking around casually, and looks like they got it under control.
Now, John, just so we can get an idea of where you are, you're telling us that you're off of Coconut Creek, and you're near the Broward North Campus, correct?
Correct. Right there on campus on Coconut Creek Parkway. In fact, I just crossed over the turnpike.
From where you're at, does it appear that that campus is completely blocked off? Are you seeing any of the damage there on the college campus?
The damage that I see on the college campus is a lot of trees knocked down. There is a building. It doesn't look like the type of building that was had too much structure to it anyway. So the roof on that is kind of blown away. And the road itself is open. Coconut Creek is open, and the turnpike is open, but going northbound, it is very slow and looks like it's backed up for miles.
Yikes. All right. Thank you. You be safe out there, John. And if you do get any additional information, make sure you bring that to us. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Again, let's take a look again at these live pictures from Sky 10 of the dark, ominous clouds over Broward County. We're still trying to confirm whether or not an actual tornado touched down at the North Campus at Broward Community College. But from that video that we're getting into our newsroom, here's some fresh video. I'm not quite sure if this was some Periscope video or Instagram, but you can see, as John had mentioned, a number of trees just shredded into pieces. Along with that, a number of vehicles flipped on their sides. Now, at this point, we're not hearing any reports of any injuries. We had checked in with Coconut Creek Police to find out if anyone has been transported. But of course, this is all just a developing situation. All of this happening roughly 45 minutes ago. Julie was tracking it. She was live on air, letting everyone know that this system was moving through. Obviously, a lot of damage in that location. At this point, they're still asking for the students to stay inside along with the employees. At Broward College, the concern, of course, was an alert, was issued out for everyone there to make sure that they stay inside. An alert was sent out via phone and via Twitter and social media to make sure everyone was safe. In addition to that, we're showing you these pictures, but the big story for everyone is that traveling today will be a major issue. Turnpike southbound shut down at Sample Road. We're hearing one lane slowly getting by, but at least 8 to 9 miles of delays in that point. Also a crash reported right off of Coconut Creek Parkway. We're hearing at that location there is an overturned tractor trailer blocking the lanes of traffic. And then just a little further south from there, another crash right off of Red Road. Multiple injuries with that one. So again, we're keeping our eyes to the skies and also looking for any additional information. Julie Durda, are you there for us? Right, Julie, that's exactly what I was going to mention. I'm looking to Twitter right now in Broward College. They just say the tornado warning for the North Campus has expired, resuming normal operations. At this point, they're going to obviously be assessing the damage out there. As we saw, there was quite a bit of damage. At least half a dozen vehicles from what we saw were flipped over. There's debris all over the place. Obviously, trees shredded. And Christy, I know you're there as well. Confirmation of a tornado could take quite a while throughout the day, but it was clear there was a lot of damage. This is the tweet that was sent out just a little while ago, that alert on campus to take those necessary precautions, to seek shelter. And of course, Christy, as you know, this stuff happens so quickly.
About the actual destruction that has occurred and talking to people that have actually gone through what could possibly be a tornado over portions of Lauderdale. Let's talk more about it.
Yeah, we're going to get right over to Constance right now to talk about that.
Well, just to let you guys know, I know we were talking about power outages. There's reports of about 500 customers affected by this. Is happening in Broward County. At this point, it doesn't appear that it's been affecting any flights. We quickly checked with Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. No flights have been affected as of yet. That can change, obviously, throughout the day. Of course, you see there's quite a bit of damage out there. Witnesses and obvious witnesses report power lines down, trees down. And Todd Tongan, he's on the phone with us right now. And Todd, are you seeing any of that damage? I know you're traveling up north right now.
Not so far, Constance. We're trying to navigate our way to the accident on the turnpike. Purportedly, a car was lifted up